Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Thursday, May 2nd. Okay? So, yesterday we made payment number 13 on the 2023 Chevrolet Bolt. And I've been building up to this point because eventually I knew I was going to be able to put some refund money onto this payment. So let me do a little quick backstory. I thought I was going to get it last month. I finally got my tax refund for payment 13, not payment 12. A couple of payments ago, I was hoping to get it done in March or April, and I had to make the May payment yesterday on May 1st. So also, I have been Ubering last month. Other than a 10-day period where Uber was doing a background check, that they do an annual background check, normally it takes 24 hours. Mine, for some unknown reason, about 5 days into it, and you can't work while they're doing a background check. You're unable to work. So about 5 or 6 days into that, I was like, it says it takes less than 24 hours. Well, I finally called them and I said, what's going on? Well, the company we work with, they haven't returned your criminal history yet. We're finishing your background check. So I said, okay, well, I haven't been able to work for almost a week. So who do I turn my paycheck into? Who's going to pay me? I want to be paid. Well, I think that put the pressure on them, or by some coincidence, the next day, boom, I was approved. Oh, yeah, you can start driving again. Yeah, okay, it's all right now. Yeah, but nothing. It was like little crickets until I had called them and said, who do I turn this into? I need to turn a bill in. I'm not able to work. So also, during that exact same time period, my annual vehicle inspection had come due. They emailed me the form. They asked, do you want me to email you the vehicle inspection form so you can get it done and have it filled out? Yes. So they emailed it to me. I printed it out. I took it to the local place to get my, the place I went last year, I called him and he said, I don't do any Uber vehicle inspections anymore. It's just a complete fiasco. It's a joke. I don't like working with them. Ooh, red flag number one. So I said, okay. I said, who does it? You can go to Goodyear's or Firestone's. I think there's a Meineke in Peoria. There's other places. So anyway, I called the place and I said, do you do do you do vehicle inspections for Uber? Yes, we do. We are certified to do them. Absolutely. Good. I scheduled it, went in, got it done. Then they filled out the paper. I took the form with me, filled out all the paperwork, submitted it. It was declined. Wrong form. How can it be the wrong form? You sent me the form. So I submitted it again, thought that maybe it was just a blip in the system. It was denied, wrong vehicle. No, same vehicle I've been using since last year. So I call them, get them on the phone, and they go through it. They look at the form. Yeah, you're the form from Illinois. Yep, that's the form for Peoria, Illinois. Yep, that's a proper form. Go ahead and resubmit it. I resubmitted it, declined. Wrong form. I did this for a couple of days, so I called back and asked to speak to a supervisor. Then the supervisor said, oh, your form is still valid until tomorrow, the one that's in the system. If you'll just wait until after tomorrow, then submit this new form, it'll work like a charm. Okay, you're a supervisor at Uber. Okay, red flag 2, I'll tell you why. I waited. After my vehicle, you can't drive after your vehicle expires, your vehicle inspection form. I wait. It expires, I submit it. Declined. Wrong form. I called back and talked to a supervisor, and I'm trying to figure out if people get promoted to their level of incompetence. I'm not sure what the technicality is. It took me about 5 more days. Once I talked to the supervisor, and then I did something on my own, found a form, not the form they wanted me to do, a form from a completely different location, filled it out, got it done and signed, turned it in, and then it was okay. Anyway, I had to go do all the work, not Uber. So I was 10 days without being able to work. So I tell you that to tell you this. Usually I add $1,000 every month to the car payments. Okay? I was only able to add $690 this month. That's all I could make because of the 10 days lost dealing with the issues. But I got my tax refund done. It was direct deposited. Now, a couple of months ago, I informed you guys that I thought I would have about a tax liability of about $6,000, hopefully, so that I would get a $6,000 tax credit. I didn't. I don't make enough money. My tax liability was only $4,800. So my tax credit is only $4,800. They're not going to give you $7,500 last year if you only had a tax liability of $4,800. Now, if I was to go buy a brand new Tesla this year, Tesla is giving you at the point of sale $7,500 off the vehicle. That $7,500 tax credit, they're giving it to you. And everything I've been told, even if your tax liability next year is, say, $4,800, nobody is going to come looking for you for the extra $2,700. That's it. They're just going to give it to you. I don't know about that. Anyway, so I was hoping to have about $6,000 to chunk on, plus a car payment, plus another $1,000 from working Uber. I was really hoping to take, last month, we had a balance of $13,348. I'll put it over here. We had a balance of $13,348.37 last month after payment number 12. Okay? So, what happened was, let me get my glasses on because I can't see. So after payment number 13, what we got is, there was $54.60 interest this last month, okay? $54.60. Bringing our grand total of interest since I bought this car to $1,005.45 total interest that I've paid. And you guys know how I love interest. I love to pay interest. $1,005.45, okay? But currently, here we go. After 13 payments on the car, the balance is $7,494.97. That's $74.94.97. It's a journey. The out the door price, I mean, I had, again, $25,900 was the purchase price of my car, $26,800 after destination. Then with state fees, taxes, license, dock fees, blah, 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 and this fee, it ended up being $29,383 was the original balance. $29,383 is what I started with, okay? So, at least we've got $22,000 of that paid off. We're getting there, a little under $22,000. So, again, $7,494.97, all right? I'm hoping in the next 5 payments to get that paid off. If I can get $1,000 a month Uber plus my car payments over the next 5 months, we'll be really close. And if I have to the last month or two step it up on Uber and try to work an extra, make an extra couple $300 a month maybe to offset that, I'd like to have it be done in 18 months. That's my ultimate goal. And the car's paid for, done. So after that, not much else to tell you. I worked this morning for Uber about 5 hours. It was just busy, call to call to call, everywhere. So, but this video was mainly about the car payment. That's why we keep it in that series. And if you haven't noticed, I have a series on my car. Can I pay off my car in a year? I probably should change that to, can I pay off my car in a year and a half? Am I ever going to get this thing paid off? Yes, it started out as 66 months, 5.5 years. Yes, if I pay it off in 4 years early, that's fantastic. But it has been a journey, and you guys have been along with me. Those of you that watched since the beginning, it's become a lot of work to do that, and I wanted to have it to be enjoyable and just kind of a relaxing time. And it is still fun. I still get out there and I still have fun. When I deal with Uber for a week or 10 days and I have to take Advil and I realize that one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing and their computer systems are just a debacle, it really gnaws at me. So I'm trying to overcome. I've got my new insurance form's valid, my new registration's valid. The background check is done now. All of this should be done through the end of the year. I should not have any other issues. I should not have any other issues with Uber. So I should be able to work, make the money, pay off the car, chunk it down, car payment after car payment after car payment. So without anything else, please, I appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. You guys have been great. We're building up this little tiny channel. Again, it's just here. If we ever want to get here, we gotta start here. So appreciate everything. Thank you guys. If you have any comments, if you're having any Uber issues, or if you have anything to do with banking and you've got some insight on this, I appreciate everything you guys do. So be safe, and thanks, guys.